Thousands of fans are accusing Druski of scamming them. A video by Poetic Flacco. Now, I already saw this video, but I want to give some commentary on it because I feel like this is a topic that interests me. So I would like to give my take. So let's get into the video.
This is not good at all. Thousands of people are currently online calling Druski a scammer. They're really online saying Druski Could Have Been Festival is the new Fyre Fest, which that's a comparison nobody should ever want their brand attached to.
High key the worst comparison. If you guys aren't familiar with the Fyre Fest, that shit, what you guys gotta watch the documentary. I don't know if it's still on Hulu. I know there was one on Hulu and there was one on Netflix, but if you can find it, please watch it. It's actually insane.
Fest is the greatest modern scam, and we haven't seen another Fyre Fest since. They're saying Druski just pulled off another Fyre Fest. Fyre Festival is a festival brand that never actually threw any festivals. It was started by Billy McFarland, and he brought in Ja Rule as a partner, and Ja Rule was promoting this as if he was like co-owner. It was marketed as this grand experience. It was gonna be on a private island. There was gonna be A-list rappers like the Migos, Blink-182, the good music crew like Kanye West and others were supposed to perform. It was gonna be a luxury experience on this private island. They was even selling VIP tickets up to like $15,000. And people actually bought it. They raised $26 million in tickets. And then ultimately, none of that ever happened. People paid $15,000 to come to an abandoned island with no food, no water, and no way back home. People were stranded, and ultimately, bro, the owner got sentenced to like 6 years in prison for that scam. So comparing Druski to that, I think they're doing a tad bit too much. I don't think whatever you can accuse Druski of doing doesn't amount to that, okay? And from my perspective, I think it may just all be a big misunderstanding, but people are still angry nonetheless.
Let's see.
So Druski is doing
Is it a big misunderstanding now? I don't know. Let's see though.
this thing called Could Have Been Festival. He's going to various cities. In any cities, he's throwing like a concert, comedy show / rap concert. And he even did a trailer for it. And this trailer got him in a lot of trouble because he announced who's going to be performing at the festival.
Yeah.
What's up, fellas?
What's good, brother?
You called me.
What's happening with it?
What up, bro?
Damn, Snoop on here?
Yeah, nigga, I'm trying to do 2 days. Just give me 2 spots you need me to pop up on.
I need you in LA too, because I know you
He the OG,
Just said,
man.
nigga, I'm
Yeah,
saying right here. I told you I'm gonna pop out. Whichever one you gotta let me know, man. I'm gonna clear the schedule for you, right out.
Will there be any other white folks on the?
we probably don't.
Nah, you might be the only.
We might.
Hold on, Druski. I don't need you humping the stage though.
X, we just need you to put a shirt on this tour, man. We can't do no tour with the shirt off.
You gotta pay extra for that.
Told you, you ain't beefing with Lil Yachty no more, is you?
That's my brother. Tell him to come on out, man.
Oh, I'm about to say, hey, we good then.
Hey, Druski. So what city you want me to perform in, bro? In a couple cities?
It's macaroni time.
Who that big girl laughing at?
That's his BM, bro.
Everybody get off, man. Everybody leave. All right.
All right, ski, man.
Twitter Fest gonna be crazy, man.
You gotta have that bread, though.
Hey, Druski, I was going to do a couple shows. What's the deal? Bro, what?
There's
Okay. Now, I want to give my take on that trailer because I feel as though that trailer is honestly, if it's a big misunderstanding, I feel like I don't think that it is because if you were to just look at the trailer gave that all of these people were going to be on each show, if you will. And I think that by portraying it to be like all of these people are going to be there, and then you end with Justin Bieber, only then to come to find out that is he even going to be there, is like, bro, I bought this ticket because I want to see Justin Bieber. I bought this ticket because I want to see Snoop. I bought this ticket because, you know what I mean? Like, there's specific people on the trailer that people are paying to see. So when they see their favorite artist or celebrity on this promo, they're buying their tickets under the impression that I'm going to see such and such person. Now, even if Snoop said, yeah, I want to do 2 spots or whatever, fine. Somebody might say, okay, well, yeah, why would you think that he would be? That's not how it's marketed. It's not marketed as, oh shit, Snoop is going to be here and he's going to be here. It's marketed as this is who is potentially going to be on it. So get your ticket. I feel like that is misleading. And I don't think that it's a misunderstanding, because I feel like a lot of people were frustrated at the fact that they didn't see their favorite artist perform. But let's keep going and see what else they're talking about.
8 dates total, but the first date on the tour is Toronto. The people of Toronto seen that trailer and they thought they was getting a Justin Bieber, Snoop Dogg, Soulja Boy, Lil Yachty, G Herbo, Big X the Plug. They thought they was getting a Rolling Loud lineup for $50, right?
Like, for that not to be at least the first show should have that. If you are going to market it the day before, for it to be marketed as that and none of those big artists that you just named are going to be there, that's kind of wild. But let's keep it going.
But if you watch the trailer actually, they're actually telling Druski, hey, yo, put me on a date or 2. A day or 2 don't mean the entire tour. And it doesn't mean that every stop is going to get Justin Bieber, Snoop Dogg, Lil Yachty, G Herbo, et cetera, et cetera. But
now, it doesn't say that, but it shouldn't be marketed as that if that were the case. Because if you're going to do this where you're telling people, hey, this is who's going to be on my Coulda Fest tour, pull up. People are under the impression, even if it says, people aren't going to take things literally. Like, they're just like, oh my God, Snoop, oh my God, Justin Bieber, da 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 da. So in their head, they're thinking, oh my God, I'm about to come up on a crazy lineup, and it's hosted by Druski. Bro, of course I would drop that $50. Like, are you kidding me? And for that to not be the case on like, if it was the middle of the tour and this happened, okay. The first date, motherfuckers isn't pulling up. It's like, come on, bro. What expectations are you setting for the tour?
the people of Toronto, when they seen the trailer, they assumed they were going to be getting Justin Bieber. Because, I mean, if Justin Bieber is going to perform at any stop or any date, wouldn't he do his hometown of Toronto?
I didn't even know he was from Toronto, but that is a fair assumption.
So when that didn't happen and the other people they were expecting didn't show up, people were pissed.
Y'all, we just got scammed. Soulja Boy ain't even pull up. Ain't no
That white boy kind of looked like Justin Bieber. Let's keep it going.
nobody pull up.
The most surprising part about that was there were people actually in anticipation and upset they couldn't see Soulja Boy. Which,
But why couldn't they? Why shouldn't they be though? He was on the promo, the marketing video or whatever. People are have a right to be upset, bro.
is a shock for me, and I'm not dissing. I'm not dissing Big Soulja, bro.
Low-key
The last
dissing.
time I said anything froggy about Soulja Boy, bro, he did a 2-hour live stream threatening to pull up with me with the Draco. I don't want no smoke, Big Soulja. I'm just surprised that people were waiting in anticipation to see you and you to your music, you know? So shout out to Soulja Boy, man. Now, apparently Soulja Boy got stuck at the airport. They wouldn't allow him to enter into Canada because he's a felon or he has prior.
Oh shit, that's kind of wild, bro. Are you kidding me? You can't. Whatever. Let's keep it going.
History or criminal charges. So yeah, he was denied entry into Canada, which, I don't think Canada allows anyone into Canada if you have a criminal record.
Could have been Fest Tour, could have been an email, could have been a YouTube video that I could watch in the comfort of my own home.
You know, something else that kind of, now I'm not criticizing people for getting tickets to these Druski events because at the same time it's like, bro, it's Druski. And paired that with a couple of famous people, famous artists, it's like, yeah, who wouldn't pull up? However, I am somebody who is a fan of comedy. Druski is a comedian. He's not your traditional stand-up comedian, but he is a comedian. For Druski to be as big as he is and to start selling out arenas off of no real stand-up material is actually insane. It's pretty impressive to see how hot he actually is because he's actually selling out these venues with no stand up. He's just going off the cuff. Like, he's just doing dumb shit. Which, I mean, rightfully so. Get your bag. Now, what I will say is people thinking that this was going to be, I don't know what people expected. There wasn't any real, even the Could Have Been Records tour. That whole shit, people had their gripes with it because it was just a talent show and Druski just clowning on people who pulled up to his thing. And I'm just like, yeah. I mean, what did y'all really expect? You know, and then now they're seeing this Coulda Fest, and I'm never going to criticize people for getting tickets to these events because, you know, you see your favorite artist, Druski, why not? It's $50, why not? But at the same time, what did y'all really expect from Druski? You know, he's not a stand-up comedian; he's an internet comedian, and they're vastly different. You know, and then also, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, man. I just can't believe that he's gotten this far without doing stand-up. No slight to Druski though. I love Druski. I just feel as though that if you are a comedian and you're going on tour, I would assume that, well, not even assume, but it would be smart to develop like a routine or something. And it's not even to say that he doesn't, but from what I've seen on the clips, it don't seem like it. But let's keep it going.
Everyone keeps on wondering what happened at the Toronto show, Druski's Toronto show yesterday. I was there the whole time and I couldn't tell you, buddy. So my homegirl got last minute tickets for us. Granted, we didn't know what we were getting into because there wasn't much like explanation as to what exactly we were gonna expect on Druski's tour. Obviously there were artists, so obviously we knew there was gonna be like some like performances and stuff, but as far as like Druski, I really didn't know what to expect. I definitely did expect more. I expected more, essentially.
And I think that's the issue a lot of the time. People are expecting more, but just because somebody's good on the internet doesn't mean that they're going to be good on stage. And that doesn't even carry to just comedy. That's in anything, music, you know what I'm saying? But especially comedy. And I feel like a lot of people don't know comedy, but I'm not saying that that would have saved anybody from getting scammed or anything like that, but it would have. Think to yourself, man, what if I personally wouldn't spend money on something that I don't know what I'm receiving. Me personally. Unless it's a new artist, but you can't really go wrong with going to a concert. But somebody like Druski, who is a comedian, I'm thinking, oh shit, well, has he done stand-up? Have I seen stand-up? Am I just about to go and see people? Like, what even is this? You know? And then, it's not even, this isn't the first time that he's done this. He's done similar shit like this, so, I don't know, man. People need to do their research.
When we got there, the show started at 8. Basically, between 8 and 9 o'clock, it was like a DJ set. They were just playing music, whatever. And then eventually, Druski came out. He did his little segment. Caleb Presley came out, did his little segment. And then Young I came out. She did her little performance of 4 songs. And then there was like this weird twerk contest. I don't know.
Bro, at an arena?
We've seen Caleb. We've seen Young Miami.
At an arena, bro? That's insane, dog. Let's keep it going.
Soulja Boy couldn't make it. He got stuck on the border. Druski was there. I think we saw Big X the Plug. So far, at least some of the people that he advertised was going to be there, they showed up.
This artist, Big X the Plug, came out. That was pretty much his show. He did like a segment for like 30 minutes. The last 30 minutes of the show, it was him. I wasn't too aware of who Big X the Plug was. I only knew his last song. And then eventually Druski came out. He's like, hey, sorry guys, there's so many people that got held up at the border and I wanted this show to be this, but obviously some artists couldn't come, so I'm sorry. Bye, y'all. I said, what? Everybody was looking around like, it's done? then we're getting ready to leave, and then some random fight breaks out. I'm sure you guys could find it on TikTok somewhere. That was honestly probably one of the most entertaining moments in the show. That weird ass fight in the corner. And literally that was it. The show ended at 10:30. It was weird. I'm sorry. 1.5 hours into the Druski show. I don't know what's happening really. Oh, another song is playing. Okay. All in all, could have been fast, could have been better.
I would have been pissed, bro. But I honestly, I couldn't find. I would not be in that position because I need to know what the hell I'm getting. Like, I'm not about to just go to an arena, bro. The prestige of an arena event, there has to be some sort of research or something to be like, look, I need to know it, even if it is $50. It's like, bro, if you selling out this bitch, I need to know what the hell I'm getting. Facts. You know what I mean? Now, this is no slight to Druski. I feel like this is a learning experience for him. He's early in his career, so he can make these mistakes, but he's so big. Pause. Whoa. He's so popular in the mainstream that he kind of can do no wrong. So I don't think that this is a real issue, but it is a learning experience for him if he does want to put on more events, go on tours and stuff like that. I think that he should start doing stand-up because that's going to open so many more doors for him as well. Not to say that he doesn't already have doors opening for him, but I think he should develop some sort of act so that stuff like this, even if people don't show up, they have comedy from you. Because people did come for him. Granted, other artists were of interest, but it's Druski that people are. He's the main draw. So, but let's keep it going.
Hold on, bro. That part I didn't know about. Now, if Druski would have said, hey, listen, Justin Bieber, Snoop Dogg, and his other people were not supposed to be on this tour day. But if the excuse is, hey, man, some people got held up at the border. Man. Oh, hold on, man. Justin Bieber ain't getting held up at the border. Snoop ain't getting held up at the border. But I still believe, though, that they're going to perform at some of these tour dates. So the trailer, I don't think was complete clickbait, but people in Toronto, I think, had their expectations up there. I think somebody even made a video as well. They were saying that everybody was expecting Justin Bieber to come, which is why a lot of them was even there.
I feel like all of us Torontarians, because I actually talked to a few people before I got the car, that were at the concert, and we all thought Justin Bieber was gonna be there. That's why I'm talking about tickets. To be honest, that's the only reason why I'm fucking with him. Druski, cool. He's funny, he's fucking funny, but to be honest, if it was like just a him thing, I wouldn't have gone.
Dang, so I was wrong. It wasn't the main draw. It was Justin Bieber, but that is. Bro, for him to not be, one, his home city, but the first spot on the tour, for him to not be there is kind of wild. I'm not even going to cap. Because especially how it's marketed, it's not marketed as we don't know when we're going to see Justin Bieber. It's marketed as he's a part of this shit. And he's like the biggest pop star, one of the biggest pop stars in the world. People want to see him.
But we all really thought, like, they were pushing this whole promotion on IG, on Live, fucking TikTok, making it seem like, oh my gosh, like Justin, like, are you coming? Are you coming? Like, and then I'm hearing, like, he is a part of the tour, but, like, why was he a part of Toronto? It makes no sense. I didn't like it. I feel like got robbed. I want fucking $60-something back. I'm so glad I only paid $52. I didn't pay $52, it's $60-something. So it was bold. It was bull jam.
Bull jam.
Bull jam.
He did this like whole Usher thing where he had like girls eating bananas because Usher had like it was like there was a few funny things, but it was not worth the money. But what I will say is I feel like the stage shows will be better because, like he said, a lot of people couldn't get into Canada. Canada's fucking strict, not gonna lie. I still don't understand how they're so strict where they're letting anything. Let me not get fast. I want to do too much here. Let me not do too much. But it was whack. They didn't like it. I'm so disappointed. Yeah. Anyways, that's what it is, guys.
I haven't seen the specific flyer yet for the Toronto show, But if the flyer had Justin Bieber and Snoop Dogg and other big artists on the flyer and they didn't show up, then it would be a scam because
I doubt there was a flyer, but I feel like it is still a scam, even if, I still feel it's a scam because it's not marketed as that video. If you were just to go off the video, it's not marketed as we don't know who we're going to get. It's marketed as everybody who's in this video is going to be there. That's what it's marketed as. Plain and simple. Now, if they want to change it up and stuff like that, I think that they should say, hey, this is the lineup of who's going to be here tonight. That way you don't have incidents like this. And I don't even want to give the whole it's really hard to get into Toronto because motherfuckers knew that that's where it was going to be. So they really do got to make accommodations, especially if they're putting on a show. I feel like it was a scam, but let's keep it going.
I don't feel like Justin Bieber or Snoop Dogg would have a tough time getting into Canada. Justin is a Canadian citizen, right? Snoop Dogg has done world tours. So I don't think that's it. Now, Soulja Boy couldn't make it. That's not Druski's fault. But if the flyer did not have Snoop Dogg or Justin Bieber or others, and they just seen the trailer and they assumed because they were in the trailer, they will be at the Toronto show soon, right? I'm not sure, man. I don't feel like we could put that on Druski because in the trailer, Snoop said, hey, give me 1 or 2 dates. Justin said, hey, give me a date or 2.
Yeah, but that's not how fans are not going to receive that, bro. I'm sorry. You see celebrities of that stature, you're thinking, oh shit, I'm about to see these niggas. Like, you're not thinking, oh, well, he probably won't be at the Toronto spot. Oh, he probably won't. It's not marketed that way. And I think that that's the misleading aspect that people are upset about.
G Herbo, hey, give me a day or 2. So a day or 2 don't mean all the dates, right? So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. Do y'all believe Druski scammed these people? Do y'all believe it was a scam? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching, click on.
All right. I like that video. Do I think it was a scam? Let me really think, because there was something else I wanted to. I'll leave that. No, actually, let me go back, because there was something else that he said that I felt like I wanted to touch.
I mean, all the dates, right?
Okay, so he was talking about all the dates. It's only 8 dates. Like, we're talking about 8 days. It's not a fucking 15. Now, 8 days is still a lot. Let me not say that it isn't. But however, it's not your typical tour. 8 dates on a tour is not a long tour. Most arena tours be 20, 30, sometimes 40 dates, bro. So, yeah. I'm not giving him that. But I don't think it was Druski's intention to scam, although that's how it came across. I think that it just was an unorganized thing. I think it was just very unorganized because they didn't think, oh shit, people are going to think that everybody's going to be there. They just thought this is who could potentially be on here. And I'm putting myself in Druski's mind right now. I'm thinking that Druski thought, oh shit, we hop on this group call, kind of amp everything up. It's like, oh shit, everybody's about to be here, da-da-da-da. Even if people are saying, yeah, I'll be here at 1 or 2 spots, it doesn't matter. Because people are going to be okay with whatever, right? Wrong. Because if it's marketed as these are the artists, people are going to go in with the assumption that this is who I'm paying to see. And rightfully so. And even to that girl's point, I thought people would have been there for Druski, but hey, it seemed like they weren't. It seemed like they were more so there for the other acts, which, I mean, when your other acts are Soulja, Justin Bieber, Lil Yachty, Snoop, you're like, oh shit, yeah, well, I could care less about Druski. But I don't think that this is a big deal because I think Druski is just very much beloved by his community, so I don't think that is going to be a big deal, but I do feel like it's a learning experience nonetheless. And then also, I think that it could have just been handled better where there was more order and people could have known going in that, hey, Justin is not going to be at this date. Snoop is not going to be at this date. Soulja got tied up, whatever. And there are instances where people go on tours and there are artists who may be opening, couldn't make it or whatever, that happens. But for Druski's case, where the majority of your set is other people, or the majority of your show is other people, at that point, bro, it has to be like, these people got to be there, you know? But I don't think that Druski did this with any malice. I think that he just really wanted to put on the show, and he knows how to market, and people just didn't show up. But I don't think that this hurts him in any way. I think this is just a learning experience. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.